fire hazard. Thank you. You too. Hey y'all, good morning and happy new year. Although it is now the 5th of January, I told myself that my new year is going to start on a Monday because it just feels right. And I'm honestly really happy that I made that decision because over the past few days, I have been doing absolutely nothing. I have been seeing so many quotes all over social media about how everybody thinks that their life is just going to change as soon as the clock strikes 12 on January 1st. And I already knew that wasn't the case for me. But now that it's a Monday, it's a new week, I want to start doing little things to rebrand my life for 2026, introducing small habits that'll make a big difference into my life. I have been in such a weird place lately with starting school, job hunting, just trying to get my life together. So I felt like it just made the most sense for me to do it this way. I did plan to post a whole separate video regarding my reset where we planned goals, we decluttered, we cleaned, but the video just ended up being a little bit too short. But I still don't want y'all to skip out and miss out on the things that I did to prepare for the year. So I wanted to go ahead and add that in right now to show you guys how I actually prepped for the new year. So let's go ahead and rewind back to 2025 so you guys can see my New Year's reset. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Michaela Amari, and as you can see by the title, in today's video we are going to be locking in for 2026. I genuinely have no idea what happened in 2025. It was a lot, like a lot of bad stuff. 2025 chewed me up, spit me out, dragged me by my hair. It just honestly was not a good year for me, and this is honestly the first time that I felt like a year in my life was just complete shit. Of course, we did have some good days and we did do some good things and accomplish things, but honestly, like for the most part, the bad outweighs the good. And for 2026, I really just want to let all of that go. As y'all know, or maybe some of y'all don't know if you are new here and this is the first video that you're watching for me, for the past couple years, I have been a full-time content creator, and content has been the way that I make my money, pay my bills, and it's literally all I've been doing for the past, like, I don't even know, 3-4 years at this point. And I recently made the decision to go back to school to get my associates in healthcare management technology, and I also decided to pick up a job and start working 9 to 5. That way when I graduate with my degree, I can already have some experience under my belt. And I just wanted to give y'all a little update for the people who aren't new here. There was a job that I applied for, I did an interview for, and I actually got the email yesterday saying that they went with another candidate and I did not get the job. Honestly, I did cry a few tears. I was upset. I was definitely bummed out about it because that job is something that I really wanted. Rejection is redirection, and whenever I don't get what I want, I always get something better. The job wasn't even in the healthcare field, so yes, it would have gave me that experience, but it wouldn't directly go hand in hand with my degree. So now I have been in the process of actually applying to jobs that will help me directly with my degree because I'm trying to build a career out of this, which is why I also wanted to work while in school to, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give y'all that little update. I'm definitely okay. We're back on the job hunt. I applied to a few positions yesterday, but I'm just going to keep looking and, you know, see what happens. But to get back on topic of my new year reset, I made a to-do list on my phone of all the things that I need to get done in 4 different categories, from basic cleaning, deep cleaning, self-care, and also planning. I think this year I want to set my goals by quarter, so first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter of the year, because I feel like when I set a goal and say, okay, by the time 2026 ends, I want to do this, that gets me off track. I feel like, oh, I have so much time to do this, like, oh, I could do, like, you know what I'm saying? So this year I actually want to break down my goals into first quarter, second quarter, etc. That's kind of how I want to plan and set goals for myself. That way everything just feels a lot more achievable for me. Today is actually Tuesday, December 30th, meaning New Year's Eve is tomorrow, meaning we have to get all this shit done today and some tomorrow morning. Me and my best friend actually have a tradition to spend New Year's and New Year's Eve together. This will be our 3rd year doing it, which is crazy. So tomorrow I'm going to be leaving to go to her house, and I'll be starting a whole separate vlog showing of what we get into for the week, because I'm going to be down there from tomorrow to like Sunday. Of course I wanted to be vlogging that, but I'm such a procrastinator. I was supposed to start my reset on Monday and I didn't. So now it's the day before the new year and we have to cram all of this stuff in. So for right now, I think I want to start with going ahead and getting my basic cleaning done. And under that tab, I have my room, laundry, bathroom, and also my car. I put that on the list because I plan to actually go out and get a car wash, but I decided against that because going through the car wash just honestly damages my car so bad. The scratches and everything that gets on it, it's just not cool. And also my best friend has a driveway hose, a whole cleaning car kit and things at her house. So I think tomorrow when we get there, I'm just going to clean my car, and that'll kind of be the last thing for this video. So like I said, we are going to start with just a light cleaning. I'm just going to get my room clean, get my bathroom clean, and then there are some things that I need to deep clean. Clean space is a clean mind, and it's also always very good to just start the new year fresh and clean. So we're going to start out with the bathroom, work our way into the room. Let's start there. The first room that we are going to tackle is my bathroom. I actually just did a deep clean not too long ago. Normally I would like wash my bath mats and do all that stuff, but girl, I just did that and I really don't feel like it. I honestly don't feel like resetting at all, but it needs to be done. The first thing that I have to do is clean the tub. It's my least favorite part of cleaning anything, honestly, the tub, because it just takes a lot of work and elbow grease. So we're going to start there and then work our way out. So tub, toilet, sink, and then we can go into the room. I'm also going to go ahead and change out my rags and things. Every time I do a reset, which is usually once a week, that's when I'll switch out my rags, body scrubbers, towels, things like that, just to make sure everything is clean and it's just like reset it, you know? Also, my stomach is growling. I had an Alani on an empty stomach. I just don't think, you know, I really don't, but I'm hungry. I won't be stopping to eat until I get all of this done. Let's go ahead and get this bathroom deep cleaned, starting with the shower. We can officially check the bathroom off of the list. It is officially done and deep cleaned. Now we're moving into my room and also just some laundry. I should have went ahead and put my load in before I started cleaning the bathroom, but it totally slipped my mind until I just looked at my list. So before I start cleaning my room, I'm going to go ahead and do laundry. That definitely has to be done because tomorrow I'm going to have to pack to go down to Mac's house. So I'm about to go ahead and put that load in. That way it can be washing while I am tidying up my room so that I can kill two birds with one stone. And honestly, my room is not that bad today. Like I said, I did do a reset, like what was that, Sunday? So not much has accumulated over that time, but I do just want to show y'all what everything is looking like right now. So here's a little overview of what the room is looking like. My bed isn't made because I slept with that throw blanket last night. I mean, technically it is made, but I didn't like straighten it up this morning. And then as y'all can see, I have some cleaning supplies on my floor that I just used to clean the bathroom. This dresser over here is really like my catch-all where everything just goes. So I have some clothing up there. I have some candles and just other things that are actually supposed to be up there. But we definitely do need to straighten that up. And then for my vanity, I have my makeup bag, my bonnet, and my purse up there. I just kind of threw those up there a few days ago. My makeup bag is still packed with all of my makeup in it that I took to Mac's house, but I'm going to keep that in there because like I said, I'm going back tomorrow and I'm going to need all my makeup. So when I got back, I just didn't even unpack it. And I don't know why my purse is up there. It's not supposed to be there, or the bonnet. And then we have the closet, which honestly isn't that bad, but it does need some straightening up. I did just go through my clothes not too long ago, so there's nothing that I need to give away or donate. But when we're looking at this top row, it can literally never stay organized. So I'm going to have to take all that down and reorganize it. That way it just looks a lot better. And then over here is my shoes. Probably won't really touch those. And then down here are all the shoes that I don't have boxes to. Honestly, not that bad. I just need to straighten up the shoes that are out of place. We're definitely going to be getting into this closet and just reorganizing everything, especially this little cube right here. Y'all can't even see. Especially this little cubicle right here. If my dresser wasn't a catch-all, this definitely is my catch-all. It has so much stuff in it that I literally don't use. It's basically like my junk drawers, and there's just so much stuff in there, papers, chargers, just everything. I've been meaning to get in there and actually declutter and like throw things away, but I just haven't got around to it because it seems like such a big task to go through every single thing. We're definitely going to be getting that done between today and tomorrow because I've been meaning to. I just haven't been feeling like it, but like now is the time. We're about to go ahead and tidy my room up, separate laundry, and just get the base of everything clean, light a candle, get it smelling good in here. So let's go ahead and get that done. So all of my basic and just surface cleaning is now done. Room is spotless, clothes are washing. The next things that I actually want to get into is decluttering. Like I said, my closet, my vanity, and I honestly might do my drawers. Really my drawer with like my bottoms and bedroom shorts and things like that I wear to bed. That drawer can definitely be cleaned out. So I want to get some decluttering done, but low key, not right now. I'm so hungry. So I think I'm going to take a break, get some lunch, and then we can resume that later on. It might be later on tonight because I be forgetting that I can record at all times of the day. Like it literally does not matter. It is 2 o'clock now and I will be getting my hair done later because I do not want to wear a slick back going into the new year. After having my hair in a slick back for so long, it just makes me feel dirty. Like my hair is glued to my scalp. It needs to be washed. There's so much product in it and I really don't like it that much. And also I think tomorrow going into the new year, I'm probably gonna have my clip-ins in. So before I even get my hair done, I'm going to wash, blow dry, and straighten out my clip-ins. I'm not gonna record that because it literally has nothing to do with the video. My clip-ins are currently stiff as hell because they have hairspray in them, all types of stuff. I'm going to get some things done and I will come back to you guys in a little bit. Hi my kings and queens. It is the next day. As y'all can see, I went ahead and got my hair freshly silk pressed. I did end up recording it because I got it done late last night. It wasn't even really late. I started at like 6 and at that point I was already showered at 8. I wasn't trying to pick up the camera, so I just didn't. It's 9:38 in the morning. I just took Coda outside and cracked myself open in Alani. This morning I do have some things to get done. I want to get my decluttering done since I already have all of my big cleaning done. I also still do have to put away all of my laundry. It is in that basket right there. Didn't put it away yesterday, so I have to do that. And then we're going to declutter the closet, declutter the cubicle that's in there. And then I also have to run to Walmart because my grandfather actually sent me some money and he was trying to send it to me through Zelle. Mind you, I don't have Zelle. Never have. I'm more of a Cash App, Apple Pay type of person. He doesn't have an iPhone. I don't have Zelle because my bank doesn't offer Zelle. So we had to find another way to get the money to me. So we're gonna go to Walmart, and then I was thinking while I'm there, I might as well look for a 2026 planner. Every year I buy myself a new planner and I say, okay, I'm going to use this planner for real this time. And I never use the damn planner. Like I don't know what it is. I definitely do want to get into more digital planning, but I feel like sometimes the quality of just being able to write stuff down. And also I feel like because I wasn't really doing much with my life, I didn't really have shit to write in a planner besides when I'm going to my best friend's house or when I'm doing little things. But now since I will be starting school soon, I'll have assignments that are due. I'll have a lot more to actually write in the planner. I'm gonna go buy a planner. I don't need any more pens, pencils, highlighters, markers. I don't need any of that. And y'all will see my collection and stash that I have when I get into that cubicle that's in my closet. But we're about to go ahead and start getting everything done because I want to leave my house to make my way to Mac's house around like 2 o'clock at the latest. I actually need to like lock in. I don't even know what I want to do first. Do I want to put my clothes away? Do I want to declutter? What the hell do I want to do? I don't know. Okay, so here is my little cubicle. The thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of these drawers are more organized than what I think they are. This one is like my medicine drawer. Mucinex, multivitamins. Actually, no, this still needs to get gone through because some of these are like probably expired. I don't even use these multivitamins anymore. So this one has all of my like pills, vitamins, and shit that I genuinely don't use. This one is the drawer that has been actually driving me crazy because it just has so much stuff. College acceptance letter thing, have a journal, my hard drive, SD cards, tripods that don't work. Like this is the absolute junk drawer of junk drawer. And then also in here we have planners. This is my 2023 through 2024. I literally didn't use it. I don't think I wrote in this once. Oh, I did in November 2023. And that was all. This drawer right here is completely fine. This is all of my hair stuff. I just organized this drawer a couple weeks ago, so this is fine. This is gonna stay. And this drawer is just more random shit. This drawer right here is all of my unused scarves, heatless curl roller, headbands, hair bows, things like that. This one is actually organized because it has all of my bikinis, swimsuits, cover-ups, things like that. This bottom one right here is mostly organized. It has my diploma, which literally has dust on it. I don't know why I have it and it's not like in the living room or something. And this one right here is another thing of randoms, markers, pens, highlighters. So like I told y'all, I really don't need anymore. We have my Polaroid, a random little knickknack that I could probably put somewhere. And then over here I have some books. I could probably donate these because I've already read them. The November 2023 agenda. Why do I have that? It's literally about to be 2026. But yeah, there's a lot of going through that needs to be done. I'm probably gonna keep a pile for things that I could donate, like the books and stuff, and then I'm gonna make a pile for just trash. Let's get it done. Of stuff. This is all the stuff that is trash. A lot of stuff I was hoarding, and I feel so good now that I finally got it all, like, and it honestly did not take long at all. So this is your sign that if there is something that you need to do but you haven't done it, get it done, sister. You might think it's gonna be a very hard task to get done, but as you can see, I got that done in like what, 10 minutes, and now I just need to bag all of this stuff up. All right, you guys, I just laid all of my clean laundry on my bed, and I'm about to sort through this and put everything away. But before I do that, I'm about to go ahead and just reorganize this top shelf up here. It's not that bad. It's just a couple things that are in the wrong spots. Who the hell is calling me? Hello?
Kayla, your car working? Your car? What's anything wrong with your car?
No. Okay.
Don't tell me okay like you're supposed to do the last time.
I forgot what even happened with that. Okay, guys. Sorry. Got caught away. I don't feel like doing this, but you know, we have to get it done. Really, these pants that I got are way too big for me, so I'm just gonna throw them in the trash. Like, it's no reason to hold on to them. I really didn't plan on doing like a closet clean out because I knew there wasn't much in here that didn't fit. But okay, you guys, I can only imagine that the lighting is horrible because the sun is slam in my face, but I'm at Walmart now so that I can get this money. Y'all, I really don't know how this works at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to the lady. He sent me the numbers, which I think I'm just supposed to give to them. I don't know. He said I could just go to a Walmart and go get it, so hey, that's what I'm doing. I don't know. And then also we're gonna look at the planners. Y'all, I'm in Target right now because I went to Walmart and I couldn't find anything that I liked, but I see these PJ sets right here, and I think I might grab one of these. They have an extra small right here, and these are $25 because I want like pants PJs, but my problem is that, oh hell no, these is like the capris. Y'all see how they be saying on TikTok, like some people fall victim to the Target capris? I don't want capris. I just want pants. Is that okay? And then all of the other ones, they literally have shorts, which I didn't really want shorts, but like, I don't see any sets with pants. I don't know how that's gonna work for the queen, but I'm really in here for a planner, so that's what we're gonna go look for. Honestly, it's so me coded to be shopping for a planner the day before New Year's, like, of course. The selection is not really tea. Like, they're all so basic. But I mean, literally, what could I expect? Honestly, you know where I could look? TJ Maxx. Because this is so basic. This size, I think this is really cute. This is only $7.99, but I hate the inside of it. That's another thing. Like, I'm very particular about the planners that I get. I like them to have certain stuff. This one is cute, but I just really don't like the design. Like, who is this lady up here? Yeah, it's not tea. I will see you girls when we make it in TJ Maxx because this selection is trash. All right, you guys, I'm in TJ Maxx and I'm so glad that I came in here because I found the cutest freaking planner. Look at this. And it's a weekly planner, which I really like that way. Yo, why is the music blasting? In the front, this is what got me. It has January goals, January birthdays, January anniversaries, January to-dos. You have your weekly page, which you can plan every single day out. It also does have the January calendar. And then at the end of every month, you have a notes page where you could just like brain dump for the month, which I really, really like. I was looking at this one too, but I feel like this one is a little bit just like too small. I'm gonna go with this one. I love her. This one is really cute too, but I'm not really a fan of planners that don't have like the spiral. We found a planner.
I am excited.
All right, you guys, so I have now made it back home. It is almost 1 o'clock and I wanted to be out of here by 2. So I'm about to go ahead and get my planning done. So like I said, I think in the beginning of the video, I want to basically plan my goals by quarter. So one of my goals is save $10,000. So if my main goal by the end of the year is to save $10,000, that means in the first quarter of the year, which is January through March, I need to save $2,000 to like $2,500, and that's going to be how much I'm saving each quarter. By the end of the year, I have that $10,000. So basically what the 12-week year does is you have your goals, but you're making smaller goals so that you can make sure that you hit your goals, if that makes sense. And then also when it comes to school, another big goal that I have is to keep a B average. As long as I'm learning and doing good, I don't want any C's, but we're going to try to keep a B average, B and above. So I'm breaking everything down into little goals, and I don't really want to get too in depth with what my personal goals are on the internet. So I'm going to open up my planner, try to write down some things that I know that I have to do just this month, which I really don't have much planned besides starting school. So yeah, let's plan the week, let's plan some goals, and let's get excited about the new year. Welcome back to 2026. Like I told you guys, I really don't expect my life to change in just a blink of an eye. So I will be adding just small little habits into my days and trying to build a routine that feels good to me, because over the past few months, I feel like I fell out of routine. I've been worried about so much that it feels like I'm not really focused. And I just want to get that all under control, because I honestly feel so bad when I feel like I have no control over my life. I'm not waking up early. I'm not being productive. So in my phone, on my notes app, I have planned out my next few days and how I want things to look, to try to add in new stuff just to see what can stick and what I like to have in my morning routine. Today I woke up at 8 a.m., which is a lot earlier than I have been. I've been sleeping in for the past week. Got ready, came to get myself a coffee just to treat myself. And my plan is to go back home and actually get productive. And I just wanted to say that I'm not trying to do everything at once to just fix my life in a snap of a finger. I'm trying to do the right things consistently to build the life that I want. We're taking small steps to make big changes, and I'm super excited to see what 2026 has in store for me. I have my coffee, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling motivated, so let's head back home and get some things done. So one habit that I really want to implement into my life in 2026 is to plan my weeks and plan my days. As y'all saw, we did go to TJ Maxx and find a brand new planner. Just like I said in my reset, I feel like every single year I buy a planner and I don't end up using it because I really don't have things to fill it up. But I'm actually about to be starting school, having assignments, having things that I need to turn in, things that are due. So I decided that for school, I actually want to go ahead and write out everything in my planners. That way I am staying on top of my schoolwork, because like I said, one of my goals is to make really good grades. I feel like in high school, I really wasn't an academic weapon at all, especially after COVID. I did what I had to do to simply just graduate and walk across the stage. But a part of the reason for me going back to school is that I want to challenge myself, challenge my brain, and just do something that is different for me. Obviously, I went to school for all 12 years to graduate high school, but now I'm 21, about to be 22 in March. So it's been a while. I graduated in 2022. So it's been a while since I've even had to use my brain in a way and really learn stuff, if that makes sense. With YouTube and editing and doing what I do, these are all things that come naturally to me. Yeah, I can learn new techniques with editing and things like that. But when it comes to being an academic weapon, I'm trying to lock in. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of school, after I finish planning out my week, I actually need to call up there and figure out my classes. I'm yet to be registered, and the semester starts in 3 days, 4 days? I don't know. I meant to call last week, but then it was a holiday, and the week before, but it was also a holiday. It has been slipping my mind, but I'm like, okay, today I genuinely have to call to get registered. There's something online where you can register for your classes, and I think that's what I'm supposed to do, but I've never done it before. I don't want to mess anything up, so I would prefer to meet with the counselor in person to go over, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna have shaking ass with Shamar at 1 o'clock if I don't hurry up and register for these classes, girls. So we are about to crack open our planner. I'm super excited. I'm going to be using this week's weekly plan page. I think every Monday I'm going to start off with planning my Monday out, and then for the rest of the week just writing down what I have to do, and then every day actually going in and writing down my tasks that I want to get done for the day. And I want to start doing that in my mornings, because I want to stop using my phone immediately after I wake up and doom scrolling, because that is a big big problem that I have, and why it takes me so long to get up and ready in the morning is because I'm on my phone. So I decided that as soon as I wake up in the morning, grab my planner and write down all the things that I want to get done, and then that way I can immediately just hop up out the bed and literally turn my swag on. So yeah, that is enough of my spiel. We're about to go ahead and get to planning this week. I feel so boss lady, so let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, you guys, the week is planned and I just got off the phone. Well, not just, but I did go ahead and call the school and get everything figured out about classes. And guess what? Jump scare. Classes literally start tomorrow. I knew that they started at the beginning of January, but I was thinking the 16th of January and not the 6th. I went ahead and got scheduled. The crazy part about it is that I wasn't even talking to my academic advisor. I literally had to get in contact with the head of healthcare management to get my classes scheduled, and she was so nice. I actually love her. Whenever I have questions, I'm definitely going to make sure to reach out to her specifically. I don't know if I said it earlier, but after I finished the enrollment process, I did immediately reach out to my academic advisor, which was on December 2nd. Got no help. Did not hear back from her whatsoever. Okay? So then I emailed the admissions department and I'm like, hey, I reached out to my advisor. She didn't respond to me. Can somebody help me? Somebody did end up responding back and CC'd another person and was like, hey, can you help Michaela? That person never reached out. So I did end up calling. They transferred me to so many different people, but nobody was able to help me besides the head of the healthcare management department. I got scheduled and classes start tomorrow. Like, I'm literally not prepared. I don't even have a fucking notebook. I have no notebook. I have pens and pencils. No highlighter, no nothing. So we're about to go to Walmart so I can grab something to at least feel a little bit more prepared. I'm thinking just getting a 4-subject notebook and maybe some highlighters. Also, when I was talking to the head of the department, I guess my advisor started to get me scheduled and she had me scheduled for 6 classes. And the head of the department was basically like, hey, do you want to drop this down? Because it's kind of crazy to start off with 6 classes, especially when you know that you're looking for a job to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really grateful of the fact that she tried to make it a lot more comfortable for me and drop me down to 4 classes. So this semester I am taking Business 101, Intro to Computers, Intro to Healthcare Management, and Medical Terminology. Honestly, none of those seem really hard to me. So I think I'm just gonna start off with getting a damn notebook. Like, let's start there because I'm like, yo, where am I going to write down all of this stuff that I need to write down? Like, I am not going to use my planner or a journal. Like, I want to have a specific spot for everything to go in. So I'm going to run to Walmart, try to find a 4-subject notebook, college ruled. If you use wide ruled at your big age, I'm scared of you. I did have other things that I wanted to be doing right now, but I have to focus on what's important, which is school. So I want to make sure that I have at least something to feel like I'm good to start off with. I do plan to end up getting an iPad because, like I said, I think I want to digital plan and digitally write my notes, but I don't know. I might just want to start off with pen and paper, but I still am going to end up getting an iPad anyway because I want one. Because when me and Mac be playing Roblox, I be having to play off my phone and I want an iPad. Like, I just want an iPad anyways. Yeah, that is my tea. I'm about to start my car so that we can go ahead and make our way to Walmart. I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, y'all, we have made it back home. I just wanted to show y'all an in-depth haul of the 2 things that I got. First, I got the big pastel highlighters. I just feel like these are so much cuter than the loud pink, green, yellow, orange. And then I just went ahead and got the 5-star, 5-subject college ruled notebook. Every single notebook in there was like bent up. Like, they were in there like this and they look like they have like moisture damage or something. Like, they were just bent up like Shamar, and I wasn't really fucking with it that much. But in the 5-subject notebooks, they only had black or more blue, so of course I just went ahead and went with black. I think I want to go through all of like the pens and pencils and things that I have. I was going to get pencils, but I'm like, I know I have some at the house, like I know I do. So I have some pens, but I just wanted to get it a little bit more organized. These Sharpie S-Gel pens are literally my favorite. Natalie Cuevas, she's another content creator on here. She put me onto these pens. I do have a couple pencils, actually 4, but they look like they've already been used. These were probably the last 4 pencils that I had of senior year. And then all of these that are in here are all Papermate pens of just like different colors and stuff. And look, so cute, so organized. So now we're all prepared for our first day of class tomorrow, as prepared as we can be, I guess, finding out in a less than 24-hour notice. But surprisingly, I'm actually so excited. I'm about to go ahead and clean up this mess that I made of all of the little Sharpies and pens and stuff that I'm just gonna toss away. And I will come back to you guys in a little bit when we are checking another thing off of my to-do list. All right, you guys, it is a few hours later. It is now 4:52, right around the time where I like to start unwinding and getting ready for bed. I prefer to start my unwinding routine after I take Coda out for the night, because that basically means I'm done for the day. I've always liked to get in bed pretty early because I just like to have time to be in my bed and scroll on my phone. But recently I have been so into watching shows. Yesterday I watched Runaway on Netflix. It just came out, I think, on the 1st. I finished the whole entire series. I like to watch limited series. They're only like 6 to 8 episodes because I like to get to the point. I watched The Beast in Me, another 10 out of 10. And there was something else I watched, but I can't remember the name of it. I like to get in bed, scroll on TikTok, pick up a new show. So we're about to go ahead and start getting ready for bed. But I also did end up getting my Christmas gift from my grandma. She lives in Maryland, so she always mails our gifts if we don't come up and visit her. And she got me a PJ set this year. So this is what it looks like. I think it's from Target. It's the brand Alden. I think I remember Max saying that this is like a Target brand, but it's in a light little baby blue color. And it also has pants. I don't have any set that is blue. Most of them are like pink and girly and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to have this. I'm actually gonna put this on tonight. Normally I would just wear my robe to bed. Now that it's starting to get colder outside, I did want to start racking up on my PJ sets that have pants. And just in general, I've been getting into PJ sets because I just feel like it's so cute and girly to go to sleep in a little matching set or whatever. So yeah, I'm super excited to put on my PJs. They're literally so soft. I'm about to go ahead and wrap my hair up, take my jewelry off, get in the shower, and then I will come back to you guys when I am out. It is now the next day and it is 8:44 in the morning. In true Michaela Amari fashion, I woke up so late. I literally just cracked my eyes open at 8:32. I'm not even kidding. I went to sleep early last night and then I woke up at 11 and then I was up until 1 and then I went back to sleep. I had my alarm set, and mind y'all, I set like so many alarms. One at 7, 7:15, 7:30, all the way up till 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm about to get up. Baby, I didn't get up until another 30 more minutes. I really wanted to put my new morning routine into place because today's my first day of college and things like that, but you know, everything just doesn't work out, and that's okay. I unfortunately just need to get ready so that I can go ahead and log on to school and see what's up with that. I would prefer to do it earlier in the mornings while I can. As y'all know, I am not employed right now. Like, I don't work a 9 to 5. While I am able to do my schoolwork in the morning, I want to do it in the morning. That way I can have my days free. So I'm about to go ahead and get ready for the day. I wanted to do a cute little montage like how we've been doing, but honestly, I just need to skip out on filming. That way I can move quicker. And after I am ready for the day, I will come back to you guys. And my throat is kind of sore, not gonna lie. It's been sore since yesterday, and I really hope that I am not getting sick. I need to make some tea, probably. I'm just not a tea drinker in the morning. No, I can do tea at nighttime, but in the morning I need coffee. That's my beverage of choice. I'm not drinking no tea. Won't be happening. Anyways, see, this is my problem. The camera makes me just want to yap. So I'm gonna come back to you guys after I am all dressed and ready for the day. All right, you guys, coffee is made and I have my MacBook open because today is literally the first day of class, girl. So all of my courses have popped up. I read through some emails that the professor sent me, and right now I am about to do this introduction thing that I have to do, which is not for credit. It's just basically we're using a platform called Moodle, which is where all of my classes and things will be. So I have to do this introduction to basically learn more about the platform and things like that. I have to take a few attendance quizzes for all of my classes because that's how you stay enrolled. And honestly, I'm just about to lock in. I may do a little montage after I finish this part because I really do need to understand how to work this platform, which it really shouldn't be hard because I'm already tech savvy. Back when I was in school and we had classes online, everything was on Canvas, which is what I was expecting everything to be on, but it's not. I'm excited. I see that I already have one assignment about how I need to like introduce myself to the class, things of that sort. I also know that I do want to go ahead at some point and write down all of my due dates and things like that I have in my calendar, because a lot of the professors gave us the weekly planner of what will be due and things like that, so I want to have it written down on my own. Yeah, like it's a lot of information at once, so I'm just trying to lock in really quickly, but I definitely will come back when I have more of an understanding of what the hell I'm about to be doing. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, you guys, it is now almost 2 o'clock. It is 1:57. My first day of college is officially done. I did all of my attendance quizzes. I did a couple like forums is what they call them, like introducing myself and answering questions and things like that. I even took the time to write down each and every syllabus for all of the classes that I have. So I ended off with business, which I'm glad that I did, which is how I'm gonna do it. That class took it out of me. So we have the syllabus for medical terminology, the syllabus to intro to healthcare management. We have introductions to computers, and then lastly was the introduction to business. I'm really trying to become an academic weapon this year and stay on top of all of my work. So because it took me a long time to go through everything and really like write it down and make sure that I understood it, I want to go ahead and write in my planner with all of my due dates that I have for January for each and every class. And I'm doing this by the course due dates because we use Moodle, we use this thing called Connect, and then it was something else, another little app that we use, and all of the assignments are kind of all over the place. So on my main app, I don't have all of my due dates on the app since all of the assignments aren't there. So I wanted to make sure that I have everything written down in my planner of when things are actually due, which it looks like in January we really only have like a few due dates. One that I'm seeing a lot is Tuesday, January 20th, and then January 27th. But I have all of my courses and course dates pulled up, so I'm about to go through course by course and write down the due dates that I do have for January, because that's really what I'm worried about right now. And I really want to stay on top of this so that I don't fall behind. So that's what we're about to go ahead and get into. I want to get this done before I forget. Try to be very proactive. So let's go ahead and write down all of my due dates. Alright, you guys, all of my planning for the month with all of my assignments and stuff is now complete. I also went ahead and planned what I'm going to be doing and like what I have to complete for the rest of the week. I think on weekends when I'm just at home and I have nothing to do, I'm just gonna start working ahead because that's just like, why not? Between today and tomorrow, I have a few things that I need to get done. Might take a break for a day and then hop back on it on the weekend to really start getting ahead and doing my work for that's due on the 20th. Like I'm already ahead because they don't expect this week's work to be done until the 15th, so you kind of already start ahead. I got a lot of the practice quizzes and things like that done. Tomorrow I'm going to be starting like my actual work though. And also I thought I would be able to jump ahead a lot farther, but in one of my classes I saw that some of the assignments were locked. Like we had a reading and like studying thing that we had to do, and I was going to get that done tomorrow, but I'm not able to take the quiz until the 15th. So honestly, my brain is fried. My knees hurt so bad from sitting in crisscross applesauce. I really wish I had like a desk because my vanity is really not big enough. I'm just about to chill. I haven't ate all day, so I'm about to go and make myself some lunch, and I probably won't come back to y'all until it is like a little bit later in the night. Tomorrow we're going to try to have like a good productive morning routine and start over and like start my work earlier, because I definitely don't want to be doing work until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like it's just something that I don't want to do. We're going to try that all again tomorrow. Hopefully the video isn't dragging out too long. So I'm about to make lunch. I'm going to chill for a little bit. I haven't even been on my phone since 9 a.m. since I started. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill till it's time for me to take Coda out, and then y'all know we're gonna get into our unwinding routine. But girl, I am starving, so I'm about to go eat, and I'm gonna call y'all back in just a little bit. Good morning, everybody. It's 7 7:04 in the morning. As you can see, I'm up. Last night I started a new habit that I want to have in my morning routine, which is drinking tea a few hours before bed. I drank it around like 7. Before 11 I was knocked out. I don't even remember falling asleep. Definitely it's something that I'm going to add into my nightly routine, just so that my body knows like, hey, this is something that means you are unwinding. Sometimes when I'm in like high stress situations, or like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I can have problems falling asleep because my brain won't shut off, which is basically anxiety. And that has been happening to me a lot recently with starting school and being anxious about that, and looking for jobs and being anxious about that, and just being anxious about the future, or just things that are going on in my life. So I'm definitely going to start adding tea into my nightly routine, because I woke up before my alarm at 6:30. I feel really good. I took some night extreme, which basically has like valerian root, and valerian root smells so bad. Like, it literally smells like somebody's ass is inside of the tea bag, but it worked. And also it didn't give me nightmares, which is why I don't, or I can't take melatonin. I get the worst nightmares whenever I'm on melatonin of any sort. I didn't have any nightmares or anything like that with the tea. So I'm going to keep it up. But we're about to go ahead and get the day started. I wanted to make sure that I popped in and talked to you guys, because I feel like I did a few montages and just didn't talk. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really remember. But I just wanted to give you guys that update before I even jumped into my morning routine. So let's go ahead and get my day started.
Sit.
Hi guys, coming at you off the MacBook because I never made the intro to this video. No, I never made an outro. It was supposed to be a little bit longer, but I was just talking about BS, so I cut them clips out. I just cut them out because it really wasn't no point of keeping them in. I was basically talking about school and how my first day went and things like that. Well, it was technically my second day. I want this video to go out for y'all. It was supposed to go up like today, but it wasn't finished editing, so I've literally been locked in at this computer since 8 a.m. I did my schoolwork, immediately started editing this video, and now I'm about to make the thumbnail, and then tomorrow I'm gonna upload it for you guys. I don't know, the video, it wasn't really what I envisioned it to be, but like, we're gonna get into a lot more of me showing y'all like the inside scoop and shit like in the next video, and you know, things like that. But it was hard trying to record and get in the groove of things, like, if you know what I'm saying. So I just didn't really record a lot. I was recording like bits and pieces, and then once I was looking back at the footage, it literally made no sense, you know, because I'm skipping stuff. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. All of my social medias are linked down below, because that's where I'm at when I'm not on here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon with a brand new video.